Alrighty guys, how's it going today? And as you guys can see, I never got to mow last night. I really need to mow. Actually, the weeds are actually pretty bad over here, which is surprising to see this shit even grow. The grass is still kind of wet even. So, need to mow. But it probably won't be happening today either because we'll probably be spending fucking 20 years trying to fix the damn baler again. Urgh. Yeah, the grass really grows over here because of the sewer. Yes, the sewer overflows and my lawn drinks it. So this stuff will probably be pretty damn tough to cut, I bet. Oh, excuse me, but that stuff's almost a foot tall already. You can see my lovely sewer. That's just dandy, isn't it? Yeah, I redid the cord like I was telling you guys. Well, it's still the same here. Yeah, you're in my tree. Yeah, I know. That sounds probably like Joker. Then I moved it over here. I moved the burn barrel over there because I think if it sits there, the heat will probably hit the cord and melt it. So then I just clamped it through that bolt over there. I put some tape around it, like that, the airtight tape, that white stuff. Just because when I clamped it down, that screw's got threads on it, and I'm afraid the threads are gonna probably dig into the cord. So I just put some tape on it, and then it just goes down underneath the door, and then it goes up the side. Right about here is where I spliced in, or I put in the 25-foot one. Goes around and goes out to that outlet around the corner there. In the garage, I mean. So once again, I can't find my other shop key, so that probably tells me that I left the damn door up again. I got the four-wheeler key, but I gotta knock that shit off. But I could have swore I locked it up last night. $20 I left it up. No, I actually locked it. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get plowed into. So what did I do with the other key then? Oh, it might be in my other pant pocket, maybe. Mother might have washed it. Uh-oh. Not good. She might have washed it. I wouldn't doubt it. I have a habit of sometimes forgetting to put my keys back where they belong, and then they end up staying in my pant pocket, and then Mother washes them by mistake. Well, she don't, not the pants, but the key. So then I end up getting a nice clean key at the end of the day. So thank God I got a spare. So kind of hot in here though. Oof. Holy shit! Don't break everything. So yeah, I need to try to mow. Looks like Mustache needs to fucking mow too. He never mowed last weekend, so he was down, but he never bothered to mow. So whatever. So, anyways, I was well, yesterday. My friend came down and he was gonna go cut that field at the end of town, which is just over yonder, over east, way at the end. And I figured it'd probably take him about 3 hours to cut that ditch. You know, maybe 2 at the most. About an hour later, he come back and told me that he knocked some teeth out. He had hit some damn rocks and knocked a tooth out. So then it ended up bending, and then it broke some other ones and loosened some other ones and had to reclamp all those sons of bitches. Ugh. So that took about a good hour to fix. And then after that, he wanted to work on the baler because he said he blew a bearing on that for those pickup teeth. I guess they're just called pickers or whatever. What happens? One of the bearings broke off, caused one of the rows of pickers to rotate inside the pickup head. So now he's missing a whole entire section of teeth. But that's because they have, you know, they're up inside. So he wanted to take a couple of those things off. I don't know if they're called bands or what. It's wherever the hay can slide up on top once the teeth pick it up. And took a couple of those off, and that still wouldn't work. So He's gonna try again today. It was getting too late with her, like 8:30 at night last night when we were still trying to work on it. And I'm trying to see what I had for sockets here because I told him that if we have to take every one of those band things off, I'm telling him to come over here and we're gonna use the impact because those fucking things are on tight. I don't know why they're on so bloody tight, but he says that they weren't put on with an impact. So here's a 9/16. That's what we need. I think. No, I think that was actually 1/2 inch. Yes, I do have a 1/2 inch. All right. He's got a ratchet thingy, that we were using, but it's just the point that for one, you can't really get your hand and your arm and your body in there good enough, to get your wrench in there or whatever, right? So, so you're kind of like this, and you're trying to, get it's just it's a nightmare. So now I told him, like, well, we have to pop every one of these motherfuckers off to get this job done. You're just gonna have to come to my place, because then we'll just take the impact gun to it, because I'm not gonna sit there and try to uncrank all those motherfucking bolts. Like, really? Why do we have to kill ourselves when I got a damn impact gun, But he probably doesn't want to use my tools, so I think he's just that kind of a guy where he doesn't really want help. He just wants, he doesn't want help with other people's tools. He just wants to he uses his own, which I understand, But I'm not gonna break my arm, I know I was the one trying to bust him off because, I'm stronger than him, and of course, well, he's getting older, so he's losing some muscles, but I'm not much stronger than him. So I was like, yeah, we have to do this. No, actually, there's my key. Thank God for the spare. I just noticed that now. That was right here. So I must have left this back here, and then I took off with Big Red, and then I locked it up with this, because see, I got one on here, too. Okay, so now I found my spare key then. Well, actually, this is my main key. This is my main one. This is the spare. I want to get a couple more made up. I want to put one on the tractor keychain too. So I always got plenty of keys. They're cheap anyway. I might as well get like 1 million of them. So, well, yeah, there's just no way in hell I'm going to sit there and bust all those damn things off by hand. So, if it comes right down to it, we're just gonna, I just want to take my impact gun to it because it's just, it's just not necessary to break them off my hand. And they're on there so damn bloody tight. They don't really have to be that tight. It was like they were put on with an impact. So, but I think if you were to put an impact on them, you would strip them right out because the impact, even if you put it on notch 1, it's still got plenty of torque to probably break those damn bolt heads right off. So you would have to loosening them up, I guess, would be alright, but if you wanted to crank them down, you would have to put them down there and then tighten the rest of the way up by hand. Because it's better to do it by hand, because then you can feel how much torque you're putting on. If you just use an impact gun, you really can't tell how much torque you're putting on them. What's the one I did? When I did it with the tiller, I think I torqued them on, and then I can't remember if I checked them by hand or not, but I'm guessing they're on there pretty fucking tight because the bolt hasn't come loose yet. So, but those actually starting to dig into the washer too, right? So I know the impact gun really cranked them down good. So, yeah, so it was a fun day yesterday. I'm gonna have to deal with more of it today. He wants to finish baling. He's got a little more baling to do. So, and like I said, he's done cutting. He's also probably going to take the swather home today too. So we're pretty much well done with that. So, and he did bale everything. He even baled up that little field over there. There's a little field behind those trees there. I didn't even see him cut it, but I guess he must have, and he already baled it up. So that's good to go. I don't know what he got done with our field because I haven't really been around. So he might have baled up more of it. I don't know. But we'll find out. So haven't really been driving anywhere. So. Hey, whatever. Excuse me. So, yeah. too. Got kind of a mess going on. So that's what I was doing yesterday. I was totally fucking messing around with this machinery again. I don't mind doing it, you know, but I guess it just kind of depends what kind of mood I'm in. So if I feel really shitty, I'm not probably going to want to really do a lot. I really need to attempt to try to mow my lawn. It's really, I usually never let it go this bad. I would have been mowing I would have mowed last week. But it was kind of raining on and off, so I didn't really bother. But it's got to get done sometime this week because it's getting too long. Too long. Now I'm going to have hay everywhere. Oh well, fuck it. I don't give a shit. The hay will just rot away anyway eventually. Well, the neighbor did mow here a little bit. Well, you can't tell now, but he mowed like a few days ago. Usually we mow damn near on the same day. Like if I mow, then he'll mow. If he mows, then I mow. Like, you know. But I have never gotten around to it. So, and I'll probably end up striping the backyard again. It seems like striping goes a little quicker for me. Probably because I'm not making so many goddamn turnarounds. You know, I don't have to keep turning all the time. It's just like at one end to the other end. You know, there's no turning involved, so I think I get done a little quicker. Well, this time I'll probably be mowing a little slower because the shit's so damn thick now. Oh well. I think they're only talking like 80 something today, so I probably could be out mowing right now, I guess. It's only about 10:30 in the morning. Yep, 10:30 in the morning. I'm up pretty early again making a video. So I'll probably try to cut at some point if I don't get interrupted by my friend. And who knows when he'll pop up, you know. So, God, who keeps making the damn dirty webs everywhere? Come on. Spiders. That's reading almost 80. I don't see how that's possible. That feels like it's 80 out though, really. It's kind of muggy feeling too for some reason. So, and I had kind of another stupid idea I wanted to do. I think this would be kind of sick, but I don't see anyone else doing it. But you gotta remember, I'm stupid, so I like to do things stupid. But I don't really see this really gonna happen, just because the compressors are so damn big. And yeah, this is an air compressor. Not like an air compressor like you would think for this. Not like that. I'm talking like a miniature scale one. And I'll tell you why. I kind of would like to put truck horns on Big Red. I think that would be kind of sick. You don't really see many ATVs with horns, but you know, I'm just, so that's just me thinking again. You know, they're just being stupid. See, the thing is though, the horns I want to get, which are really badass sounding. I'll put a link to the video, to two videos. One where the guy was putting air horns on his son's, I think it was his son, on his son's Dodge Ram 2500. It was like a 1990s model. Really nice truck, by the way. I mean, it's got rust everywhere, but it's still nice because it's a good old Dodge. But see, the thing is with his horns, they have such a big air compressor. Like, I understand that you need it that big so you could run those horns. But, wow, my cats go farther than I thought. Come back here! There's a cat fight going on. I don't know if it's with my cats or not, but those are my cats at the end of the fucking road. Yeah, at the end of my road. Well, the road anyway, not my road, but freak's sakes. Oh well, they're tough little bastards anyway. They survive anything. That's Cupcake running back here. Mom named her Cupcake. I don't know why. So I think that's possibly either Frankie or Meatball at the end. One of the black and white ones. I will find out when he comes here. I got two black and white ones. One's Frankie and the other one's Meatball. So I don't know who this is coming, but this is it right here. That's Meatball. Who are you? Who are you? Holy shit! Don't plow into people. Who are you? You look like you're Meatball. Let me see you. Are you Meatball? Yep, you're Meatball. Alright. This one's Meatball. The other one's Frankie then. I don't know where the hell he went. Rawl is in the window. Gary's in the garage. So, I try to keep him in more often because I kind of got attached to him now. So, I don't really want anything to beat him up. So, I try to just keep him in as much as possible. He does go out a lot, but not a lot. Not like these ones do. he's more into staying in the house too now. So, and I damn near walked into a spider. What the fuck is with all these motherfucking spiders? Get out of here. So much for you making many babies. Scum. It's okay, Cupcake. I probably scared you when I threw this dick. Huh? Huh? Flip over. But anyways, like I was saying, I kind of wanted to put, you know, those air horns on Big Red. They sound, on his video, they sound pretty cool, but I don't know if they would actually sound that way. Plus, it echoes throughout his trees and stuff, so it sounds even cooler, but see, the thing is, their air compressors are so freaking extremely huge that where would you mount it, you know? There's no room to mount it anywhere, besides up in the fender, but, you know, the thing is, it's still too big. I have to have all that room for travel, so, for my suspension. I could mount it to the drawbar, and I could just build a box for it, but I kind of need my drawbar too, right? So, I guess you could, let's see here. I probably could take this pin out, put the pin somewhere else, and then I can mount it all up in here, you know, and then just make it detachable, because I have to be able to get to my grease points, get to all my little nipples down there, right? So, but they say that it can run on any, like, 12-volt battery, and I don't know what Big Red is. It's got to probably be a 12-volt. Because I know it ain't no damn 24-volt, because those are for, like, cars and bigger trucks, so I think my battery could handle it. If it don't, I could always get a bigger one. And another thing is, too, the connections on my battery, like the terminals, they're not very big, so I don't know what I could do with that. I think they already maxed it out with the winch wiring, so I don't know if you could take those plug-in, or the whatever's on the batteries, the terminals, and take them out and put longer ones in. I don't know if you can even mess with batteries. I guess someone could let me know, but see, the thing is, I don't know, like I said, you know, how you would, you know, I mean, where to put the train horns, or the horns, they're not train or truck horns, actually. You could put them anywhere, you know, just not underneath, you know, because if you hit rocks or something, it's going to tear them right off. So, I mean, I guess I could mount them, you know, if I wanted to, I could just, you know, mount them right on top, but I kind of need my rack, so I'm thinking probably somewhere up in the fender. I think they're waterproof too, so if you do, like, wash the foil or something, you know, they're not going to rot or anything. I think they're not real chrome. I think they're like a fake chrome, but they're stronger, I guess. I don't know. Or you probably could even put the train horns, I guess, under the seat, but, you know, I don't want my seat to vibrate either, so I don't know. I mean, it's probably a stupid idea, but I know that I'm going to, when I get my Dodge Ram, I'm going to put motherfucking truck horns on that bitch. That's for sure. Because you got a lot of knobs, you know, that for some reason can't hear your regular horn. So you kind of need a big horn. And a truck horn will grab your attention. If that don't grab your attention, then you got, either you're hard on fucking hearing, or your radio's way the hell up. But something's definitely thicker, so. But I don't know, I just thought it'd be kind of cool to have train horn or truck horns on Big Red, but, you know, it'll be maybe a future project if I can do it. I think that they're about $200-300 for a dual. You can get either a single or a dual. I'd probably want duals because it'll sound better. And then the wiring and everything that'll come with it. So, but the air compressor, you know, to make the air is they're so big. You know, so I don't know. I don't think you want to get smaller ones because then they won't be any good, you know. So, but that's just, you know, another stupid idea of mine, but I don't think it'll work. I don't think, even if you mounted it somewhere inside, I mean, you could probably... Hi, how you doing? Yeah. Yes, hi, I see you too. See, I think even if you put it kind of right... you still would never get it in there. Maybe it would. You could always probably mount it to this. There is some holes in there. Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, probably, if it was small enough, you could mount it up in there, but... that's probably not going to work either. I don't know. I just wish that they would make them a little smaller, but I do understand if you need big ones because they are kind of big horns. So, and I don't want to get cheap ones either. I've seen some on Northern Tool, and they just don't sound good. They don't sound like truck horns, So, I'll put a link to the website to where they're at. But I'll put the links to the videos and stuff too, and you guys can check it out. So, but whatever. I understand if it wouldn't work. I mean, I figured it probably really wouldn't. You probably could mount the horns. I think I could figure out the horn area. Maybe on this bar. Right here. Maybe if you just zip tied it. I don't really want to bolt it because there's no holes there. So you just have to get heavy duty zip ties and just zip tie the bitch on. It'll be good enough. And then run the wiring. You can run it however Polaris has got their wiring run here for the machine. It's kind of just, I'll just tuck it up with that. Air compressor would have to go on the back somewhere because there's more room on the back than it would be on the front. So I don't think... I mean, if it was maybe like a dual air compressor, like if they're really small, you probably could even mount them. There wouldn't be much room. See, but that's how small they would have to be. You'd have to have, two of them. I think if you got two, you'd be alright, but... See, they don't make them that way, They just make them in the round tanks, so... I think theirs is only like a 1 gallon. So, another good thing about this one too, if these air compressors that, that operates the horns, it's actually an air compressor too, but you can actually put a hose on it and you can actually run tools. You probably wouldn't be able to run an impact gun, but just for, blowing out a filter or popping or filling up a tire. That's what it's mostly used for anyway. So there's the mailman. So that's the other thing I would probably use a big air compressor like that for too. Is just, in case my tires should get low on air. Then I can pop it up real quick. So, yeah, and I can't put it in the glove box because, for one, the glove box ain't that big, and plus I need the glove box because I got my tools and stuff in there. So really, the only place you could ever mount the damn thing would be on the drawbar section. But I still need my hitch, but I think if you make a bracket, you could just, right down in there somewhere. I still need my hitch, so it'd have to go all the way up in here, right up along the side, right up all in this area here. I probably could take the pin out. The pin's all greasy. And just put the pin like in there, or I could probably even make another hitch for it or something too, right? So, there's a cat fight going on over there, and I don't know who the hell it is. I don't think we're missing any kittens. So, whatever. They kind of get tired after a while, and then they don't fight anymore. So, right, you little bastards. Yeah, I wish you were always that good. A lot of times you guys are so naughty. They know that I'll kick their ass if they do anything bad, right? Yeah, so you're Frankie because you got the little. See, he's got the little dot on his nose. Come on, show him your little nose. He's got a little dot on his nose. So that's Frankie. And this one's Meatball. Right? Are you Meatball? Yep. These two, I think it's mostly this one, Frankie. These two are mostly big babies. She's a big baby too, but not to me so much. But these two just cannot leave me alone. They always got to be by me. They always got to be petted. Yeah, we got them spoiled rotten. It's just unbelievable how spoiled they are. So, but we take good care of our cats. We don't let them get sick, and we don't let them try to own the house. Well, they try to own the house, but we kick them in the ass when they do. So that's another reason too why Gary has to stay in too. He's got a habit of hanging on screens, and I've already replaced that screen once, and it's already got holes in it again. So yeah, that's why we kind of just keep him in mostly too. Because I don't need to buy another screen. I do have to buy more screens, but you know, I'm not gonna keep buying them. So yeah, that's like I said. That's just another stupid idea. I don't think it'll ever work. I mean, these four-wheelers would have to have a lot of space. You know, even the well, we don't need we don't need truck horns on the tractor, but there's not much room on the tractor either. So, I mean, the train horns could go up underneath the frame. You know, then you'd be okay. But the air compressor would have to go on the back side, which we know we do have plenty of bolting holes to bolt it to. But yeah, I'd rather do it to Big Red because Big Red's, you know, it would just sound badass on it. You know, tractor just mows, so. Plus, I'd love just to drive up with behind somebody and just scare the living shit out of them, you know. I probably wouldn't do it, but if I had to get someone's attention, fuck yeah. Yeah, and I think you can do different kind of switches, but it'll come with a switch. I'll probably just end up maybe zip tying it to the handlebar or something. I don't know where. Probably on this side. See, you're gonna scratch my paint. So I could do it on that side, but my throttle's there. So this hand's usually always the free one. So I guess you could just, you know, mount it anywhere really. Well, obviously somewhere by me where I could activate it if I had to. I'll probably just take this bolt out. This is for this thing here. So take that one out and put a longer one in, or even both of them, and you could then you could have, you know, the button there or something, right, Frankie? Boop boop. See, yeah, see, that's why my windshield's always so dirty. You guys gotta lay in it. That's so stupid. That's what they all do. They all gotta sit in the what? Are you? You're a knob. Oh. Yeah. Nappy time? Well, just don't fall off and don't break my gauge. Whatever. And the Big Red kind of needs to be cleaned again anyway. But God, I just cleaned them like what? When's the last time I cleaned Big Red? Do you know? Probably like a week ago I cleaned them. Oh well. Whatever. That's the way she goes. So, yeah, you fit just perfectly in. Oh, don't bite me, little bastard. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just you know, I mean, the train horns you can mount them anywhere, so it don't really matter. You know, if I really wanted to, I could even just drill right through the body and mount it there, right? Because you could. There's plenty of places to mount it, but I don't really want them on the outside because they'll probably get tore off by branches and shit. So they're better off being underneath. And I don't really do a lot of mudding or anything like that anyway, so I don't really have to worry about them getting wet. So while apparently they're supposed to be waterproof, but you know, whatever. The wiring probably not so much, but you probably could just put some stuff over it, you know. That sheeting crap, I forget what the hell they call it, but Big Red's got some on here right now. Yeah, this stuff right here. It's got this plastic shit over the wiring, so you can always get some of that. That's probably what makes the wiring waterproof. Besides electrical tape, but... Twitchy, aren't you? Twitchy, twitchy, twitchy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. There. Hi, handshake. Good boy. Handshake. Good boy. I've been trying to teach my cats to kind of do that, but they don't really want to learn, so... Whatever. Whatever. I don't really care if they learn anyway. It's just for fun, so... So yeah, I don't know. I think it would be kind of cool to do that, but if I'll ever do it, I doubt it. And if Big Red would even be able to handle it, I don't know. Well, the battery probably would be fine. As long as it stays fully charged, it'll be alright. And the alternator's not weak on it, so... There should be an alternator on here somewhere. I just don't know where the fuck it is, but... Oh, it's probably underneath something where we can't fucking see it, because, you know, Polaris can't design their shit right, so... They always gotta design it so, you know, everything's more crammed in there. But then they forget when it's time to come to do repairs. It's kind of a nightmare. Same with John Deere, too. They got a habit of doing that. You know, I mean, these older machines are so much easier to work on because everything's so wide open. But then they're so much bigger, too, but... live with the big size, you know? But whatever, it don't matter. So, I guess if something majorly breaks, you just take it to your fucking dealer and let them deal with it, you know, unless you're one hell of a damn mechanic. But, you know I'm not a mechanic. I want to be, but that's not an option for me, right? Why do you give me that stupid look? I get such a stupid look from you. Such a stupid look. You too. You give me such a stupid look. You're not even looking at me because you hear a car coming. That's probably my foods. Foods? No, that's the horn going off. So yeah, anyway guys, I guess I'll probably take off. I did make a good 30-minute video, but I guess just let me know what you guys think of the train or the truck horn idea. I mean, I don't think I'm going to ever do it, but I just would like to. I just think it would look good. And if they keep honking that fucking horn, I swear I'm going to rip that horn out and shove it up someone's fucking ass. I hate it when people honk horns at me. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't need to hear it. So. But anyway, guys, I guess I'll take off before I get yelled at. I gotta have, people like to yell at me. So. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah. See you guys later. Take it easy.